only made the Oscars more exciting, right?
The nature of the Oscars aren't very exciting to the average person, because the average person doesn't care about the Oscar movies. Intrinsically, by awarding a certain type of movie, you're appealing to a niche. And it's every year it's going to get more niche because less people are going to want to take efforts to watch these movies.
Like you'll never see a Oscar nominated movie at the Super Bowl, really?
Well, I think it's like, they should somehow tie the two together, right? So like it makes it more of an event. But when you have a Super Bowl party, you're also talking about the nominees or something to tie the events together.
I think the Oscars are a little bit too late in the year, like end of March. Like I remember I used to be New Year and I'd talk to people about it and they'd be like, oh, those ain't not came out, like those movies are so old now, And I think, as you said, like if they did something where it's like New Year's Eve, Oscar noms come out, and the season is so prolonged now.
Yeah, so if the nominees come out either New Year's Eve or New Year's Day, so like, when you have your family get together, you go to your party, you go to whatever, part of the conversation, like, hey, who got nominated, right? And then like, if there is always a week after the Super Bowl, so you get together for the Super Bowl, they run an ad for a junior Super Bowl, and then, next week we're going to get back together to watch the Oscars or something, Traditionally, what would happen was you would rush all your movies to have a limited release by Christmas Day just to qualify, and then nominations would come out and then they will expand, and then but release schedules again so short. So like, maybe the Oscar season needs to be really short. Maybe they do need to announce on the 31st or on the 1st or whatever who the nominees are, so that they could play in January and make money in January.
Because I think another reason, it's like not necessarily Oscars, but the movies. And so Marty Supreme in America, they had the highest amount of moviegoers who don't frequently go to the movies, because Tim Chalamet is pushing this down people's throats to watch. And then, hey, we can't even see it if we wanted to, I think that's the thing. These movies are small and niche, and not all of them are pushing and being marketed. The average person on the street does not know it. They don't know what sentimental value is. They don't know what Blue Moon is, And
I also think that the culture is shifting a bit, and it's been shifting for a while. Audiences, especially like young folks, they going analog. I mean, if anyone was going analog, we wouldn't be hearing about it. But everyone is going analog, and it's very much word of the mouth, and people don't want to watch what's nominated and what won awards, and like they want to do their own thing, and like, okay, sure, I guess I'll watch one battle after another.
Cinema, and going to the cinema itself and the Oscars, again, like how my dad would talk about horse racing. There was this thing where he used to go every Sunday to the Savannah, and there were two horses, and then they moved to Santa Rosa and it died, and it's like, I think going to the cinema to see like non-events is just gonna not be a thing, and getting together to see who wins Best Picture, who wins Best Actor, I don't think people really care anymore.
Yeah, people talk about cinema becoming like a luxury, like going to the theater to watch like a Broadway play or something. That's what it's going to be like going to a movie, like going to the cinema to watch a movie.
Which is why weekly television popped off so well during Game of Thrones and Breaking Bad, and
it brought the cinema to you.
Yeah, it brought the cinema to you, and like, we see like people, this is not your genres, but last year during July, when December I Turned Pretty, which is like a show for teen boppers, it was airing. Young adults, 26-year-olds, 27-year-olds were going to bars to watch, the Summer I Turned Pretty.
And that's
Love Island. Like they want the community of going out to see the thing.
Yeah, and that's fine, because like it's not just the thing. If you want to say that TV is delivering high quality stuff that is a good substitute, right? So like Game of Thrones or whatever. You would have movies like 40-Year-Old Virgin and those Judd Apatow movies that would have done tremendous in cinema. It's like it doesn't have to just be prestige stuff. It could be stuff like The Summer I Turned Pretty would have been around. Because like when
it's a rivalry. The only reason that it got nominated, they didn't get nominated. The boys were at the Golden Globes, and they were at the Golden Globes because
Olympic torchbearers,
because people went out to bars and was like, rah, turn on the hockey show, gay, whatever.
Like there's Summer 1998, for example, right? The two big movies at the box office were like the big expensive. So the two movies going in was the expensive Godzilla and the expensive Armageddon, right? Godzilla was a bit of a flop, but Armageddon was the only one to make $200 million, and then Saving Private Ryan kind of also. So you had the Best Picture, you had this overpriced movie. But then something about Mary made like 200 million also just so that this was this tiny movie, right? So like, yeah, the cultural discussion doesn't just have to be around big ones between the Stranger Things and the whatever. It could also be the Samaritan Pretty and Heated Rivalry, all those just runaway
I like the
successes.
way you said it could also be the Heated Rivalry. Heated Rivalry is a good show. But I hear what you said.
Oh, something about Mary.
Yeah.
Sure. It's just
Yeah.
a small
Unexpected.
one. Could
Yeah.
also do as well as a big one.
I think that people are missing that cultural gathering, which is why we gonna towards the sinners and
Is
one
there
battle
any
that
rivalry out of season to win an Emmy? Or golden?
No, the Emmy seasons come late. So some show, I mean, the Emmys don't really count because Andor didn't get nominated and it went shit, and it was best show of the year. So we won't talk about the
Out of
Emmys.
your chest.
Yeah, different shows like the Grammys. Their
Yeah.
season is September to September.
Yeah. I can't remember the Emmys season time frame, but
Yeah, it was so confusing. I think like the Bear season 2 was nominated. When season 3
Oh my
was
God, I
nominated.
slept on season 1.
Something is, yeah.
I hear it's getting worse. The bear.
Season 4 is better than season 3.
it's gotten so worse that I was watching The Bear before anyone knew what The Bear was, because I knew my boy Jeremy White Island from Shameless, and that was my
Johnny
one.
White Allen.
Yeah.
Yes, that was your wife because you're a stan.
I'm not a stan. I knew him from Shameless, and I was like, that's my boy. Let me go support him, And then The Bear blew up, and now everybody was like, the bear, the bear, the bear, the bear. And then the creators got too in of his head. And now season 3, I have not watched it. It's sitting there to be watched, and I don't.
Wow.
Season 4.
They caught the eye of the curse. Oh. She's not in anything good since the Bear season 1. I liked Bottoms. But everything she's in flops now. The Andrew Garfield. The Theatre Camp, yes.
Nice.
What was there's this Oscar bait movie with Andrew Garfield and Julia
We Hunts.
After the Hunt. That wasn't very good.
I didn't.
And then she's in Elle McKay. Elle McKay is not supposed to be very good either.
Yeah.
Gosh, poor. I like.
No, I feel like the culture missing something, because House of Dragons is dog shit. I can't say
You used to do Night City 17. I'm like, that's like 30 minutes. As well.
it's
Seven
so
Kingdoms.
good. Knights of the Seven Kingdoms
Yeah.
is so
Oh, you
good.
watched it already?
Yes, it's so good.
And it's like 2 episodes out, right?
3 episodes. They drop in the 4th episode Friday because the Super Bowl is Sunday. Saturday, whatever.
We just pin out the I'll try this weekend. Yeah, I'm saving it. I want to watch that.
No, you need to watch it week by week. It's so much better week by week. The suspense, like the cliffhanger they left us on for episode 3, you didn't watch it?
Not twice.
So good.
Ooh.
It's so good.
Nah, sure.
It's like the perfect mix of. It feels like the first 10 minutes of Game of Thrones season 1, which is peak. When the guy gets his head chopped off.
You said something about how I may go to watch that.
Yeah, and Ned Stark is like, don't look away. Not Ned Stark. Jon Snow is like, don't look away. Father will know if you do. It's like that, but so much better. So much better.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I'm still looking to see what TV is like, because I think TV last year was really good.
What was even?
So TV last year was very prestige and niche.
That's all I remember.
So, but if you got into it, was really good.
All I remember is
I'm bad with names, but Pluribus. I'm trying to get people to watch that. It's really.
That was last year. That feels like I was like,
that was
Yeah.
like December.
Oh well, yeah, well, it was eligible for the Golden Globes, but yeah, TV was really good.
I'm excited for Interview with a Vampire. It's gonna be so good. Y'all need to tap in the most snubbed show in existence.
Right. Okay. Euphoria is going to be terrible and people
yes, it will be. Yes, it will.
Yeah.
But we'll get to Euphoria Sundays back.
Yeah, I'm here for the hype. I'm here for the hype.
It won't, because Maddie won't be trying to fight Cassie every week.
Yeah.
But they're gonna do something. What's his name?
Nate Jacobs.
No,
Oh, yeah.
the director.
And are you stuck?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
Somebody telling me.
Yeah.
He is making a name for himself in like the worst way possible.
Yeah. The fact that all the girls are like OnlyFans models. It's great. Like, yeah. Crazy.
But you know, people are gonna be seated.
Well, I
It's
mean-
gonna be a moment.
That's probably the most realistic part given the education.
Yeah, there's no school.
No school.
In that.
No one was making it out of that
know?
school with the university degree.
You know who's like the best, most underrated Euphoria like actor? The guy. Oh God.
Died.
No, the white boy who was what's his name? Boyfriend.
Who in Weapons?
Yes, he's in
Yeah.
Weapons, and he was in something else.
Austin Abrams. I think.
Yes, he was in this movie, this horrible movie with Brad Pitt and George Clooney, Wolves or something.
yeah.
He had
The guy who made the Tom Holland Spider-Man trilogy. Yeah. John Watts.
Yeah, he was the best performance in that movie with two veterans, which is crazy. But yeah, he's a sleeper.
So you need me by chance?
No.
That's one of my favorite movies last year. I'm really fun.
Yeah. But yeah. Conclusion on Super Bowl / coinciding with Oscars probably next year. Tom Holland is breakout actor of the year. I'm gonna predict that.
I'd love that. I love Tom. I think he seems like such a good guy. He seems like he has so much potential to be a really good actor. He just hasn't had the platform for it. I think the Nolan movie being like the second biggest like character in that. It's now or never, you know. I think Matt Damon's the lead.
Why not taking
Yeah.
You know the moments where, well, I'm not sure if they were dating. I don't think they were ever dating, but Leo and Kate Hudson, like,
Decent and older woman.
no, wait, sorry.
Kate Winslet.
When Kate Winslet, Titanic,
Thunderback.
like, no, but I'm saying, like, Zendaya is probably gonna get nominated for an Oscar.
For sure. She's gonna win
I
one
think
before he
Tom
does.
might also get it. So, like, it would be such a moment to, like, have them there. I feel like it's gonna be like an internet thing.
Yeah.
And then she'll announce that she's pregnant.
But like, yeah,
You know, Tom's gonna announce that he's pregnant because
that
I mean, like, what they need to get the Oscars in popular culture again.
Yeah.
That generation of actors, you know, if they level up.
Zendaya is.
I think that generation
Yeah.
actor is just so slow to reach that bar. Like
Yeah.
Timothy's the only one who's really chasing prestige.
Yeah.
Loves Zendaya.
Yes.
yeah, she's making her way up. She will be amazed like twice.
I love that we all talking about the Odyssey and how it's gonna sweep, but bro, Dune Part 3.
I'm not the biggest Dune guy. So.
Dune is like, I feel like it's very underappreciated.
It's so.
I'm bewildered by the fact that Dune is so big. Like,
What you mean?
I'm not saying it because it's bad. I'm just saying it because it feels so niche, but it has this huge appeal.
You see, we didn't talk about Austin Butler. Like, Austin Butler had a crazy year last year
Yeah, before.
and year before. And he's such a good performer. And
I think he's good at Elvis.
caught
I
Steve,
wasn't Dune 2, and because I didn't really care for Dune 1. It felt like a half a movie, like a
I
setup.
completely agree.
Like it was like a setup for another movie.
Yeah.
But when I saw Dune 2, I was like,
His performance is so good.
that's on Dark Knight. No, like, I don't want to bring myself.
Yeah, I was scared because of how you started off.
But yeah, anyway.
Austin Butler in Dune was probably my favorite part of that movie where Timothy delivers the I am poor, like, oh.
I think the acting all around from
Yeah.
everybody in that movie is really good. Adams,
Well,
they
yeah,
didn't
the
win,
silent
and
quality.
did they get
Nothing.
any nomination for anything
And it was
besides
by
like?
the first one.
Cinematography or VFX.
Dune 2 got good. Dune 2 got lots of noms. They didn't get the big wins.
Did they get
Epic win.
They got lots of noms.
Oh, for any acting?
No.
No.
Right.
No.
They
But they
got-
got a lot like production design, costume,
Yeah.
score,
Yeah.
cinematography.
Technical award.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, it's a sci-fi fantasy
Adaptation.
Blockbuster.
out of the air.
Remake.
Which is why I have, fair for Nolan, which is crazy to say. But Nolan doesn't really fall into categories because he's kind of like doing,
This one.
yeah, he's like category. Like next movie, he's gonna be like a rom-com mixed with like,
No. I
Never
wish I
put
could-
calm in there.
I wish I could get into Nolan like that. Sorry.
you don't like Nolan?
He's made Interstellar, man. What's he gonna do?
Interstellar. That's it.
I don't think he'll have done wrong. But like Ang Lee was somebody who like would try everything, but I don't think like Nolan would try.
has a vibe.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think he wants to be Kubrick, so he
Right.
wants.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Kubrick actually did a lot of comedies, because Doctor Strange was a comedy, just as like this dark political satire. It is as serious as comedies get. And like Lolita, like when he did Lolita, people were like, how do you gonna adapt Lolita? Like he did it as a comedy. You know,
I didn't watch that movie. I should watch it.
great, yeah.
Okay, question to end the pod. Favorites, and this is probably not a good question, but two favorite Christopher Nolan movies that you would die for.
Interstellar.
And
it's so basic to say, but I feel like I have to say it's on Dark Knight. Like those, those are the ones.
That's probably Dark Knight and Press.
yes, no,
And this Paprika.
Inception too.
Inception.
Yeah, maybe Inception.
Yeah, maybe
Yeah, Interstellar.
I'll be lying to myself if it's not Dark Knight. And I love Dark Knight Rises, but like sometimes when I rewatch it, like, yeah, this is shit. And sometimes I rewatch it, no, this is the greatest thing. So I'll go back and forth.
Yeah.
I think it's a really good script. I wouldn't give Nolan that. Did he write it?
Nah, Goya probably.
Yeah,
or
I wouldn't give Nolan that.
They took like a weekend off and wrote Man of Steel.
Prestige and Tenet. Tenet is one.
I tried to watch Tenet literally like 2 weeks ago, and I can't.
Probably. I can't say it's my favorite Christopher Nolan movie because I would get shot, but I love Tenet so much.
What Prestige for me is like Prestige would be a hill to die on, but then he did Dark Knight and Inception and all those afterwards. Like, God, I have to just pick two, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, bro, Prestige.
The Interstellar is there. It has to be there.
I can't-
Like I watched Interstellar for the first time maybe in like 2024. It's just like it's actually that good. Like I was so shocked that I was like, it's like wow, like this is actually happening right now.
I've never seen Dunkirk.
I've seen it. It's
Tried to watch it
whatever.
3 times and I was just kind of headache. So
because I watch it because I'm like, oh, Harry Styles acting now, you know, this is the guy who acted in iCarly.
Is that yeah.
But the really popular sequence where they were in the trenches or something.
I think it's about 1970.
That's like it's
Yeah, okay, that's a good war movie.
Dunkirk is
1970 is my favorite.
I like 1917, like the person you follow it dies in the midpoint. Like, oh shit, we have to follow next year.
Yeah.
War movies are over.
Saving Private Ryan was so good. I'm sorry. And Pearl Harbor. I love Pearl Harbor. I'm so sorry.
I don't think anyone's gonna be making a war movie for a while
Where's that?
because it's too close to reality.
They tried to make
Warfare.
And they brought every like hot popular guy from everything. They brought the guy from Heartstopper. They brought the guy from Riverdale. They got.
I forgot.
It was such a.
So what was a year ago? So what was like hardcore war movie?
Civil War movie.
Yeah, did you know what?
Yeah.
But yeah, so that was it. The Nolan question turned off
Yeah, because he's gonna have a big year next year.
this year.
Oscars next year. Yeah, from now.
Cool.
I'll probably see that in theaters. Odyssey.
You know, I
Would
watch
you
everything.
You
in
probably
cinemas.
see it.
I don't see.
I'm at the cinema like every weekend or every other weekend.
We have to see Michael Jackson in theaters. We have to see The Odyssey. We have to see Dune.
I don't think I want to watch
Michael Jackson in theaters. I don't care that much.
I'm about to be.
You have to go to the concert. That's the whole point.
I am so sorry. I'm not in the mood to hear.
If I saw Hamlet in theaters, I mean, I have no argument to see anything else. You know?
Yeah. That's crazy.
Like
The only movies I'm like hyped to go to the theaters of the Doomsday Dune, which is at the tail end.
that's any movie that comes out that I care about seeing, I'm going to watch it in cinemas if I can.
If we get Project Hail Mary, I'm going to see that.
Even like when we don't say like their reruns, their classics, like ones, I try to watch those in cinemas too.
But there was this again, COVID changed everything, right? But like pre-Endgame, you had to go and see it because you wanted to avoid spoilers. So like you wouldn't rush out,
If
you
you
know.
didn't see it opening weekend, you were afraid that people were going to come around you and spoil it.
Now I don't care, you know, they can spoil whatever for me, I don't care anymore.
Infinity War theater was packed. People were like in the door, in the front there of Movie Town, just like sitting, trying to catch Infinity War. Infinity War was crazy. I don't even think they paid.
Another question, right? Any podcast, whatever. What movie for the year all time had any big twists or big twist ending?
Big twist.
What movie in general had a big twist ending?
One happened recently where they, I was thinking about Trap where they switched perspective. That's not really a twist. M. Night does those.
Because like so it's Sixth Sense is a big one, right? But that wasn't in your time. That was like in my time.
Me a couple of years ago, and I figured it out like halfway through, and she's gaslighting me, be like, no.
Yeah, because you're not married, right? Like for like married people, like if she doesn't talk to you for a year, that's normal now. Like, everybody's like, yeah, but he died at the beginning. Like all the married people, like, yeah, so she's still not talking to me. Even though he got shot. But like Sixth Sense and like Usual Suspect, all these movies like the big fucking twists that blow our minds, right?
Usual Suspects. I watched that the other day, like a few months ago. So
No, like what you would have seen in theaters.
So the Batman is one I could think of just because we were talking about it, where it's the whole thing of the Riddler, Bruce Wayne, the Riddler ending where he arrested the Batman. Batman arrested him, but he didn't realize there's this whole other planet. He did planets underneath the floorboards, and he's gonna save the city.
Oh, I love. What do you mean you don't like the Batman?
You see that's like a fourth act. Right? The movie had 3 acts, and like we have to just stop some of the shit.
The crest of that act is the cop in the beginning of the movie who was like freak, and he's the one who at the
My
end,
uncle was a thingy thing.
Yeah, he's the one who's like helping him pull up the carpet, and they both open it together, and you're just like
Officer
shit.
Martinez.
Yeah, Officer Martinez. Shit, should I call? I gotta call this in, bro. Like
I know that file is humongous.
Yeah.